They're calling it Fit for 55, not a workout plan for bureaucrats, but the EU's race to reduce emissions 55% below 1990 levels in under a decade.
Change on this scale is never easy, even when it's necessary.
And an even more ambitious target looms on the horizon for the EU, net zero in less than 30 years, a last-minute sprint to make up for decades of foot dragging.
If we get to minus 55 in 2030 and climate neutrality in 2050, humanity has a fighting chance.
Here at home, that urgency underscored by events scientists have linked to climate change, an early start to another devastating wildfire season in Western Canada on the heels of a record-shattering heat dome.
We don't have a whole lot of time to play with here. And governments like the EU are responding to public pressure.
The 27 countries of the EU still have to green light the ambitious plan, but if they do, sales of gas and diesel cars will be banned by 2035. The cost of carbon emissions will spike, and carbon-heavy imports will be met with tariffs, something Canadian exporters could avoid thanks to Canada's federal price on carbon.
So we will be spared some, and perhaps all, depending on the level of our carbon tax relative to the internal one of the EU.
U.S. President Joe Biden has his own ambitious plan to address climate change.
These steps will set America on a path of net zero emissions.
But with no national carbon tax, U.S. exports may be caught up in the EU's carbon tariff. The EU plan sends a clear message that the bloc is serious about reducing emissions. The hope is that with the next UN climate conference scheduled for this fall, it's a lead the rest of the world will finally follow. Aaron Collins, CBC News, Calgary.